Look, I don't know when the Has Been Pride merch is coming out, and I don't know if the Heaven characters are gonna be included, but let's guess theirs. And Baxter's sexualities because it's Pride Eve, okay? First of all, for Nifty's sake, because yes, I ship them, I think Baxter is straight, but he's definitely straight and a college professor who the entire class thought was gay, but actually has a whole wife and kids at home way. He's just a straight guy who accidentally keeps ending up in gay situations. Like, what do you mean you're straight? You had a whole gay divorce. What do you mean you're staying at the Has-Been Hotel and you're not queer? That is statistically unlikely. Also, his teeny bit of misogyny is giving straight to me, and that old-fashioned thinking makes him perfect for Nifty. Anyways, as you guys know, I ship Abel and Peter because, like, come on, Peter? And I mean Abel? Yeah. Now, St. Peter was unsurprisingly confirmed as bi, and we don't know for sure about Abel, although it seems like he has a crush on Emily and Santa Claus, so I'm thinking he's either bi or pan. I'm leaning more towards pan purely because he looks good with the flag. Speaking of pansexuality though, I think Emily is definitely pan, mostly because she loves and sees the good in almost everyone, so it makes perfect sense. I know a lot of you guys told me you headcanon her as Ace, and I wouldn't mind if she was, but remember, just because a character comes off as naive and innocent, that doesn't make them automatically Ace. Like, if Peter approached her outside and said, "So, me and Abel saw you from across the Unicorn Polo Stadium, and we love your vibe. Would you perhaps be interested in forming a, holy trinity with us?" You cannot tell me she wouldn't say yes. Also, you can't tell me they wouldn't be that couple. Anyways, I had always thought that Lou and Adam were painfully straight, but after I heard their VAs thought they were bi, I now totally think Lou is an evil bisexual, because honestly, her hatred for Vaggie is matching Vox's level of crazy, which basically means she doesn't know if she wants to stab her with a knife or scissors. Terrible joke, I am so sorry for that. Lesbians, please forgive me. But Adam has definitely guitar soloed to some of Angel's movies, and he does call himself the Dick Master, so I can totally see him being bi. Personally, I think his brain is so sex-pilled, he'd be ace-phobic before being homophobic. But I do think he wholeheartedly believes he's not gay. Okay, yeah, I did sleep with that drummer back in '85, but we both had our socks on. That's not gay, bro. Alright, next, I was struggling to come up with Sarah and the speaker's sexualities, because they're so motherly to me that thinking about their private affairs just felt disrespectful somehow. But you know how some asexual people joke about how they're gods because they're immune to earthly desires? What if the speaker is the god we all think we are? Also, Sarah is definitely a lesbian. She might not know it yet due to being a workaholic, but she's definitely a lesbian, and I'll not be elaborating on this matter further. Thank you for your understanding. Anyways, who would you guys smash? I mean, what do you think their sexualities are? Let me know down in the comments below.